that you can receive at our original campuses also. Thank you.
How does your medical program work for like people who want to be doctors?
There's a pre-med track. You major in pre-med, you major in biology and chemistry, but there's also our BSMD, which is a Bachelor of Science in Medical Doctor program, which is our accelerated program. That program is a 6-year program. The student spends 2 years on the main campus, you get a bachelor's degree, and then you go to NeoMed or any other medical school and work with that. But again, you actually do all your chemistry and biology, get all that out, and then you actually basically, medical school is based on taking the MCAT, passing the MCAT. Law school is based on the LSAT. I think on the LSAT, I do know you gotta have 147, that score is 147, I think, to get into law school. I don't know what the MCAT is, I'm not that smart. That man in the back.
Considering there are more prestigious schools, would this take into account if we did apply to a medical school or something like that? Is there any handicap towards this school or anything like that?
Are you trying to short Ken? No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no, again, like I said, Ken's one of the top 200 universities in the world. So you get a quality degree, quality program. So everything that, there's no shortcomings and nobody's gonna look at you sideways because you got a degree from Ken if you're trying to get into medical school. You are basically qualified. Every student is certified, qualified. All of our programs have national certification. They have to be in order for us to be a Division I. Ken is a research institution. So if you look at a research II institution based on from the Carnegie Foundation, so we're in the top 77 institutions in the United States in terms of research.
Hi, I have another question. You said that students don't have to apply for a scholarship program. It's automatically given. Is that obviously based on their high school GPA, honors, anything like that?
High school GPA and test scores.
Okay, so some of you saw me in the last session. Dr. Gloria Denniff and I attended Kent State. Actually, I worked for Kent State 14 years, and I admitted students into the post-secondary and dual credit programs. So I want to tell you we're one of the top tier research universities in the country, one of 4 in the state. So if you go to Kent State, you're top tier, and they want you in medical school. I also just retired recently from Northeast Ohio Medical University, and I can tell you they want the Kent State people coming out of there over a university that's smaller. So because it's large, they know you're going to get a really good education. And then I just want to tell you, before I tell you what I wanted to say, I want to answer the question about the scholarships also. I have a granddaughter who lives with me, and she just graduated from high school with a 31 ACT and a 3.4. She got $17,000 in scholarships without applying, and she doesn't even need it because she only has 2 years left. So it sounds like some of you're going to have 2 years, you may end up with 3, but $17,000 is going to be more than you need. Because then you figure in financial aid, and that's not even applying. So in addition to that, she could have applied for the STEM scholarships, the honor scholarship, but she didn't need the money, so she didn't do it. She left it for other kids who needed it. So then I want to tell you also, this is what I really wanted to tell you, is that I work now in Stark County. I have a nonprofit, and we have an after-school program here at this high school now with the 21st Century Grants. And part of that money is used to take kids to college campuses, so I'm willing to work with Mr. Stiles to get you up to campus and give you a specialized tour. And then also, if you don't like your ACT scores and you're a senior, if you would like to take the residual ACT on campus, it's on a Tuesday or Thursday morning from 9 to 12. And I'll be talking to Mr. Bruner, so you'll get more information on this. If you take it at Kent State, it's only good at Kent State. But you can see what your score is then. If you're waiting for December, you might not want to wait that long because he's giving out scholarships first come, first serve. So I'm willing to take a group of students up there too, and the grant can pay if you don't have any waivers left. So, and I also would take this minority scholarship. So I had a girl from Cleveland with a year done got 36,000 in scholarships with a 25 ACT and a 3.7. So those are just examples. So she got all the minority scholarships. So you can get a decent amount of money. Okay.
Yeah, and speaking of that, is I have one of the kids from Puerto Rico. She had a 4.0 in her high school, and I think she only scored maybe 22, but she has a full ride to Kent based on my hustle, but based on her academics also. But I said that's why I tell you, encourage your parents, take a business card. If your student is going to Kent and there's an issue, or if you need money or whatever, please give me a call. Talk to Mr. Bruner. He'll give me a call because he called. I remember they called me one day and we met with Tom. Was like, hey, we need some more money for us kids. What can you do? And I just went out and begged for money. I mean, I didn't beg for money. I didn't have a card or anything like that, like you see on the corner. But I will call the financial aid office or either David Garcia and ask for more money. Because again, Kent State University has actually adopted your school. We have a residual agreement with your school here to work with our students to accept their students. So again, we're trying to give you as much money as possible in terms of, because again, your profile, because the profile of the students here is great, it's excellent. Again, when they first told me about the program, I was kind of shocked when I saw some of the grades. I think two of the kids, two sisters. One had a 33 or something like that, and a 4.0. We don't use the weighted scale at the university in terms of looking at it. And I was like, girl, you about to get a full ride. I think she chose a school in New York over Kent. But again, my thing, and we won't be hurt if you choose another school. My thing is that I want to work with you, especially parents if you have any questions, because there's a lot of things that you don't know about college and the access to college and what goes on in college that I do. And if I don't know it, I'll ask somebody and I'll give you an answer. I can promise you I'll get an answer with you. If you were up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you need to send me an email, you can send me an email at 3 o'clock. If I'm up, usually on Fridays and Saturdays, I'm up until about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing the guitar. I got nothing else to do. So, and I'm not that good at it either, so that's why I'm practicing. I need all the practice I can get. But my thing is that I'm here and I'm available for you. Again, I encourage you, if you have to get some information from the university or take my business card, email me, talk to Mr. Bruner, talk to whatever to do. But I want to thank you for the opportunity. I want to thank Mr. Bruner and Tom for inviting me today. It's been my pleasure to talk to you all today. Thank you again.
Thank you very much for coming out, talking to the students. We're going to give a couple minutes, like about 5 minutes, for you to get refreshments over to the side. You can also look at both of the tables. That's the Kent and the Akron. Those that have the information card, make sure you get that over to Mr. Stiles. And then I'm going to be calling you back over immediately so we can get the next school set up, okay? So I'm going to be working to get them set up, so help yourself. Go ahead and have a conversation over to the side, and I'm going to immediately call you over here. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Thank you.